Good morning, Huskies. It's homecoming week and time for the next Daily Bailey. Today is really important because I want to spend a few minutes talking to you about the new process for getting a loaner iPad. If your screen cracks, let's say your iPad malfunctions in some way or something's not working, this is the process that you will now go through in order to get another one to use temporarily. In the past, you've gone to Mr. Freeman, who would spend 20 or 30 minutes syncing your iPad to the loaner iPad. Well, that process is changing. From now on, the iPads will be preset, and you will see the help desk first, and then Mrs. Hippensteel will provide you with that loaner iPad that you can use only during the school day. So the first major change, like I said, is that Mrs. Hippensteel will handle the loaner iPads. You'll fill out a form if it's broken, or if you need to use it, you'll fill one of those out, and you'll get an iPad from Mrs. Hippensteel. Then it's up to you to then go into Google Apps or Google Drive and My Big Campus to access the documents or the projects that you need. And I'm going to spend a few minutes today showing you how to do that. So if your screen cracks and your iPad still works, then you can go in, you could, again, upload your information or your projects into Google Drive or My Big Campus, and then download those from that app, and you can create and work on them during the school day. Now, in rare emergency cases, it still might be possible to back up to iCloud, but this has to be the exception. We can't spend all the time that we've been spending backing up the iPads when really you might only need a few items on your iPad for that day or two. And in some cases, we're getting the iPads back in the same day, but it typically takes a few days to get them. So let's look at a few strategies or methods for being proactive and you backing up your information and then putting those onto your loaner iPad. All right, we're back on the iPad, and I want to show you, for example, how to go into Keynote. And let's open up a PowerPoint presentation I've been working on my iPad. And please pay close attention because there are a few things you need to keep in mind. First of all, click on Share and Print, open in another app, and what we're doing now is putting it into my Google Drive so that then when I open up the Google Drive app on the loaner iPad, I can simply put in my Gmail and my username and password, and it will appear on the iPad. And then you can open it up in Keynote and edit it some more. Now, the thing that's a little counterintuitive is that you have to select PowerPoint when you're going from Keynote into Google Drive. Don't ask me why, I'm not sure, but this is just the way that it works, and it works pretty easily. You choose the app that you select, you have to move over to the next one sometimes. You open in Google Drive, and you upload it. And it'll take a few seconds, but it will upload. Okay, that took me about 6 or 7 seconds to upload. And now when you look into your documents and your folders, you can see down here at the bottom, that PowerPoint is located right there. Now if I click on it, and remember, I put it in as a PowerPoint, not as a Keynote. When I did it as a Keynote earlier, it wouldn't work. Now I can click on it, and up here in the corner are 3 little dots. I want to open it in Keynote, and it puts it back into Keynote then on my iPad that I'm using from the Media Center. And it'll process it, and now it's ready. You could open it up and start editing it and using it just like you were doing earlier. Now real quickly, I'll show you how to do the same thing in Pages. Let's say that I'm working on a document in Pages and I want to save this. I would do the same thing where I click on the wrench, Share and Print, open in another app, and I'll go ahead and pick Word, choose App. I want it in Google Drive. I click Google Drive, I upload it. It went in more quickly. And then when I click on it, and I click on the 3 dots at the top right, I can open in Pages, and it puts it back into the Pages app on my loaner iPad. And that's the process for using a loaner iPad and how to put a Pages document and a Keynote project back onto your loaner iPad. If you have any questions, have a great day, and I'll show you some more of this process over the next few days.